Hello everyone, and welcome to your first clinical quarter and new start here at Rasmussen University. My name is Carissa Legg, and I'm going to be not only your lecture instructor for the next 11 weeks, but I'm also your program coordinator for this program. What that really means is that I'm going to be here from the beginning to the end, watching you and helping you every step along the way as you reach that goal of becoming a medical assistant and towards graduation. For this first clinical course, which is Fundamentals of Clinical Laboratory Techniques, it's really a course designed to help guide you to your goal of becoming a medical assistant. It will teach you all of the ins and the outs, the do's and the don'ts of what it takes to become a medical assistant. Now, this class will only meet once a week, so each week I will post a video that will help shed some light on the content and material for the week. For Module 1, we are going to be looking at 3 chapters. We're going to be looking at Chapters 1, Chapters 2, and Chapter 4. Now, because this is the first day of a brand new course and a good portion of the time will be spent going over the usuals, things like the syllabus, the course requirements, the course content, certain projects that we're going to be doing, path assignments, as well as other activities, I'm really only going to discuss Chapter 1, and we can discuss more of these chapters as we meet throughout the week. So Chapter 1 is really a good introduction into the healthcare field. Now, some of you may have experience in the field, and if so, that is fantastic. But please be mindful that not everyone does. Medical assistants are a newer part of the medical world, and it was developed to help with the rapid changes that have been happening throughout the healthcare system. Medical assistants really can work in a variety of settings, both clinical and non-clinical, but most of the skills that are required are the same no matter what outlet you are working in. Before you can really understand what a medical assistant is, let's discuss some of the history behind the field. Once upon a time, medical assistants were trained in field by providers, but due to the increase in responsibilities and liabilities, medical assistants now do require some formal training. The American Association of Medical Assistants was founded in 1955, and we refer to it as the AAMA. It was the first organization to put an importance on the educational objectives of a medical assistant. Medical assistants may obtain a certificate, diploma, or associate's degree in medical assisting. In order to complete the degree in any of those situations, institutions must be accredited. This means that they need to meet expectations and standards of an accrediting body, either CAHEP, which is the Commission of Accreditation of Allied Health Education Programs, or ABHES, which is the Accrediting Bureau of Health Education Programs. Rasmussen University is accredited through ABHES. It's also important to know that the AAMA is a national certifying agency with its headquarters right here in our own backyards of Chicago. The AAMA offers the Certified Medical Assistant Exam, or CMA. Upon successful completion of the program accredited by CAHEP or ABHES, students are able to sit for one of those examinations. Once you become certified, you will have to maintain that certification, and that is done through either obtaining 60 hours of CEUs or continuing education units in 60 months or 5 years. And if you do not complete those 60 hours, you will have to retake that certification exam and pass. It's important to know that you do not have to become a member of the AAMA to take and sit for the CMA exam. However, becoming a member of the AAMA has some great advantages. Things such as AAMA sponsors and provides CEUs and workshops to help you with those continuing education units. It offers seminars that are both state and local. It offers online activities. offers county, state, and national conferences that can help you to earn CEUs, and it helps you to maintain current knowledge of the medical field. It's also really nice because employers can verify your status through the AAMA website. Now, I want to focus on some of your roles and responsibilities of a medical assistant and what qualities make up a good medical assistant. The responsibilities of a medical assistant are very extensive. That is why the training and education you receive is intense, but also provides a great deal of hands-on work. Always remember that you must perform duties that are within your scope of practice. Doing tasks that go beyond what you were trained to do and taught to do could result in harming not only a patient, but yourself and losing your credentialing. The responsibilities of medical assistants fall into two categories. They are either administrative duties or clinical duties. Administrative tasks are more front-end tasks, so things such as scheduling patients, greeting the patients as they arrive to and from the clinical setting, reconciling bank statements, handling mail, billing, insurance claims, and credit or debit collections. Where the clinical tasks are more what we call back-end tasks. They are things like obtaining a medical history, both past and present, performing clinical lab tests that are what we call point of care, assisting physicians with procedures or examinations, and then doing inventory control. So, what are the responsibilities of a medical assistant, and why are those qualities, and what are those qualities that really make up a good medical assistant? The first one is having integrity. Integrity means that you are being honest and truthful. You have to have empathy, which means you have the ability to show compassion and understanding. You have to have discretion, which means that you can take and make sound judgments. Confidentiality, which means keeping information about your patients private. Thoroughness, being attentive and showing pride in your work. Punctuality, being on time and being dependable. Congeniality, being able to get along with everyone in a diverse group and population. Proactivity, anticipate the needs of your provider and your patients and plan for those. And competency, which means just keeping up with our skills and our knowledge. The last area I want to discuss with you are some career opportunities. Career opportunities for medical assistants are very vast. Now, we do primarily work in outpatient settings, but with a rapidly growing sector of the healthcare industry, that's bound to change. Some of the general categories of a medical assistant may be used in some other ads. Some of the job titles and opportunities may be the same, but our opportunities are endless. So we can work outpatient clinics, urgent care clinics, physicians' offices, and rehab centers, as well as patient-centered medical care, and that could be in-home. But we can also work in places like admissions, billing and insurance. We could be ECG or EKG technicians. We can work in medical records or phlebotomy. We could even work in surgery or treatment departments. And again, while those tasks are more general, things that we need to be able to accomplish are data processing, billing and collections, insurance claims, you have to be a clinical aide. You could be a unit clerk. We could have the title of what we call a PCT, which is a patient care technician, medical records clerk, a clinical assistant, or a multifunctional assistant. Again, while the tasks may be different, they're all generally the same. All right, that's kind of a basic overview to help you get ready for the day one of clinical labs. We do meet, like I said at the beginning of this video, at least once a week. Once a week is going to be Thursday from 9 to 12:50 at the Rasmussen University campus on the corner of State and Mulford. We will meet on the third floor in room 300, which is our medical assisting lab. So every week when you do come in, you're going to meet in that classroom with myself. We'll do hands-on tasks as well as some education and gameplay learning. All right, guys, that is all I have for you. If you have any questions or concerns as day 1 is approaching, please make sure that you do reach out to me either via email or via phone, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys along the way. I'm very excited to meet all of you and get your journey started to becoming a medical assistant. Bye, everyone.